guys, this is Key, and today I'm just testing with different lighting and a different camera, so hopefully this works and hopefully you guys can hear me talk and see the products a little bit better, because today I'm really excited to bring you guys a review of an HG concealer that I just discovered, and that would be the Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer. This is what the box looks like. I just took it out, but it's a very small little box, as you can see. And I fell in love with this concealer recently. Perfect timing, because it is, you know, the spring, the summertime, and I hate wearing a face full of makeup during the summertime because I just feel like my skin flares up a little bit more. I'm usually running around, so it gets a little bit more red, and I hate the feeling of melted makeup sinking into your pores, and it might be completely irrational, but it kind of terrifies me, and I think it's not very good for your skin either. If you're running around, you know, going to the gym or just in the sun, and your tinted moisturizer or your foundation is melting and sinking into your pores. So I just wanted to look for a really good concealer, and I've been mostly dabbling around in drugstore concealers. I've tried the Maybelline Mineral Power, I think, Mineral Powder or Mineral Power, whatever it's called. It's a pretty popular one, and I didn't really like it, to be honest, because it just was very drying, and I have very, very dry skin, so I have to be very careful to pick a concealer that's pretty creamy but also will stay on my skin. And so when I first found this in the department store, you can get this at Nordstrom's or Sephora or Saks, basically any high-end department store makeup retailer. And I was a little bit suspicious because they said they had just redone their formula to make it creamier, so it'd be really good for people with dry skin. And it was kind of pricey when I first saw it, although I saw it in a kit, so it came with this and a setting powder. It was the Creamy Concealer Kit, which retailed for $32. And to me, that's kind of pricey to be spending on 0.05 ounces or 1.4 grams. And so I wasn't that interested, but for, you know, whatever reason, I just kind of felt like testing it out when I went the other day to Nordstrom. And I really, really loved it. And usually when I swatch a product or test it out, I don't buy it right away. I let it sit, I walk around, I go home, I research it, try to find the best price for it. I always read the ingredients list and look at swatches online and look at other people's reviews. And so I did not do that with this product, shockingly enough. I tested it and I bought it on the spot. So without the setting powder, which in my opinion, I don't think you need the setting powder. You can just use your own silica powder or finishing powder. This little guy is $22, which might seem a little bit pricey still, but in my opinion, it's a very, very, very good purchase because I've tried a lot of different concealers and there's been nothing like this. It comes in 14 shades, which is another plus. I am in the shade Ivory. That's the second to the lightest shade. It also comes in Porcelain, which is the lightest shade. This is the second lightest shade. Then there's Warm Ivory and Cool Sand, and then it goes all the way up to being pretty dark. But this is $22 for just the concealer, and it is the creamiest concealer I've ever tried. Blends really, really well onto my dry flakes, and I didn't get this for under eye circles. I don't have that bad or that dark of under eye circles, but I put it right around here. I just tap it on because it's great for acting as a highlighter and not a shimmery highlighter, which I really like. So I would recommend getting this in a shade lighter than your foundation to cover up your dark circles under your eyes. But really, I got this to cover up blemishes and pimples and hyperpigmentation during the summer. So I really just like to blot it wherever I need it, and I'll put it onto my finger at first, and it just melts into your finger. It's very, very creamy, and you just dab it like that wherever you need it and let it kind of sit for a few seconds, and then you can put your finishing powder on. That's what I'm wearing today. I'm just wearing this concealer. I'm not wearing any foundation, no BB cream, no powder. I don't even have a finishing powder on top of it, but I've been wearing this all day, and it's 4 p.m. now, so I've just been wearing it pretty much throughout the whole 8 hours that I would be at work. And it's really, really great. It hasn't run off and it hasn't stuck to my dry flakes. It's a very, very good concealer. I would say that I would repurchase this probably forever. I don't know how. I mean, I can't see a reason why, unless something was of the exact same quality and cheaper, then I might purchase another concealer, but this is really the concealer that I think I'm going to stick with, at least for this year. The other thing to note is that Bobbi Brown also sells this thing called a corrector. It looks exactly like this, but what it's supposed to do is neutralize your dark circles underneath your eyes. So any shades of purple or blue or pink, it'll just neutralize it, and then you're supposed to put this creamy concealer on top of it. I honestly, unless you have very, very dark under eye circles, I don't think you need it, because I just use this. I can't remember the last time I raved about a product or just made an entire video on one product, and this is so totally worth it. So guys, check it out if you have a chance to, and leave me comments down below of your favorite concealers, but let me know if you guys have tried this out and what you think. It is amazing. It blends like a dream. I just can't say enough great things about it. So if you guys want to see more videos, then please subscribe up above and like and comment down below. I love reading any emails or messages that you guys send, and definitely check out my blog because I have way more photos there. But yeah, this is really fun to do. I hope this lighting is a little bit better and that the camera is a little bit of a higher quality than my past videos. I'm still testing things out, so please be patient with me, guys. That's it. And I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye!